What's goody? You know this is your boy Andy Appleseed. Andy Appleseed TV's the name of the channel. Make sure you like, share, hit your boy with a comment. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button one time. We got the latest and greatest hip-hop news in these YouTube streets. Let's get it in, let's go. Latest news hit the social. Make sure you tap into that like button. Welcome to Let's Talk About. It's a series where we see something online and I'll allow you guys to drop your opinions in the comment section. We're going to take this one straight to Los Angeles. My love goes out to PnB Rock fans, family, kids, and friends. Just reported on social media, 2 suspects in connection to PnB's murder are now arrested. The second suspect, who goes by the name of Freddie Trone, was actually on the run. So far, some of the details that we do know: on September 12th, a gunman walked into that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. He opened fire on PnB Rock while his kid and his girlfriend was standing there. At the same time, he did rob him of his jewelry, and he also robbed his girlfriend. This was something we didn't really know. Then it was listed he fled off in a vehicle with another suspect. These 2 suspects in relation to each other. One was the dad and one was the son. Just judging from the kid's age at 17, I'm sure he has the right to a speedy trial. He's going to say he's guilty right away before he turns 18. If not, they're going to try him as an adult. But drop your opinions in the comment section. Do you feel there's more to this case? Is this organized crime? Did they wait on PnB Rock? They knew he was out there in LA. Did they sit on it to the time he was about to leave? Ice-T actually named it. This section of LA is labeled Evil Town. But at the same time, do we place the blame on PnB Rock? Maybe he did check in. Nobody actually talks about that part of it. He was out in LA for a long time. I'm sure he tapped in with some of the big homies. Huge debate on social media about this checking in thing. It seems like when you go to LA and you're a rapper, you do have to check in with the right resources, allegedly just to make it back home alive. Now, the person that everybody talks about when it comes down to checking in is Big U, right? He does have his own podcast called Checking In. He did jump on social media shortly after he heard the news. He check in or check out. Drop your opinions in the comment section. Rest in peace goes out to PnB Rock.
PnB Rock. I just want to send my condolences to the family. I know what it feels like to lose a father. You know what I mean? I see kids lose a father. I still got my father, but you know what I mean? We live in some senseless times right now. People devalue life. It's about greed. It ain't no, you know what I mean? It's about greed. It's about knowing where you're going, knowing who you're dealing with. If all of us could tell you when something was going to happen or when something not going to happen, when nothing going to happen. Not one of us can tell the other person, hey, if you go over there, you're going to die, you're going to this. Nobody can tell nobody. We can only just try to give people good advice. And then there's always repercussions that come with the things that happen. You know what I mean? I read something where somebody said, put the location. I don't think that had nothing to do with it. Probably did, but I don't think it had nothing to do with it. Because that's just a rough area where that happened to that young brother. It's just a rough area, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that happened to him. It happened to me. It could happen to any of us. You know what I mean? Like, he out with his girl. That's the crazy thing. He was out with his woman, like he's supposed to. Like, every man should be able to go out with their woman and their kids. But, you know what I mean? That's just not how it is. Some places. And it hurts. It hurts because it's the same for me. Ain't no different for me and nobody else. In LA, in New York, in Miami, you know what I mean? When do you get to put your guards down? He had no business in South Central. Man, he had every business in South Central. He had the business to be wherever he was. The man was going to get something to eat with his woman. He's supposed to be anywhere he want to go. He ain't violate nobody. He don't look like he was going to get into it with nobody. He was with his woman. He had a right to be everywhere, in my opinion. But I think it's about being smart, though. Because even if I was in that area, I'm going to be careful going that way. I'm going to be careful going east. If you ask me about that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, I would have told him, no, don't go to that one. It's a lot of Roscoe's you want to go get that food. But as a man and a young black man with his out with his girl, he should be able to go. I mean, you know, it's just about, I don't know, I'm so sick of it. It's just, because, you know, I grew up in it. I did it. I hunted. I did the same the youngsters is doing. You know what I mean? And we did stupid stuff, and you just try to do your part to change what you did when you was young and try to do something different. But nah, I don't even want to say the word. I don't want to quote nothing, checking in or none of that, because I don't think it's appropriate right now to be trying to use that where somebody lost their father and a son and an uncle and a cousin. I don't think that's appropriate, because I wouldn't want nobody saying that if that was happening to me or some of mine. But the reality of the situation is that somebody lost their life, and if it was over a robbery, if somebody goes to jail for it, the time that you're going to get is not going to amount to nowhere near that goddamn jury. You know what I'm saying? That's not going nowhere near it. And when you sitting there and you fighting that case, and the lawyer tell you to fight your case, they need 100 bands. You realize you wouldn't even got 100 bands for whatever jury you got. That's when it becomes real to you. That's when it becomes real. It becomes real when that math happens.
Now, I want to thank you very much for watching. It's your boy Andy Appleseed. Andy Appleseed TV is the name of the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, drop me a comment. We got the latest and greatest hip-hop news commentary by your boy Andy Appleseed. It's going down. Live stream edits, you name it. Hit that like, catch me in the next video. Peace.